Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight we finish off Week 6 with a good Monday nighter between the Washington Commanders and the Cleveland Browns. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they go play action with Howell. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Faking the handoff. Howell. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Flush to his right. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Another throw for Howell. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. With a play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So here we go, 4th down, Howell. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 1st down, Watson. He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On first down, it's Watson. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. They'll try the air now with Watson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. That will 1st and 10 at the 11. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. To throw on 2nd and 6. Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
4th down. Howell complete. It's Dodson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down, Howell to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. They'll go play action. Howell. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage?
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And he's going to get this inside the 30. After the run, Watson going to throw. He's got the connection to Cooper. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work?
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the interception, here's Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Deshaun Watson. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Powell. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now try to pick it up on 3rd. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 42. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now throwing on 1st down here. Throw right side taken in by Gibson. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Off play action. It's Howell. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. It's Howell with another throw. And this one is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Going for it on 4th. Here's Howell. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the 1st. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
After the sack on 1st down, Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards.
And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, Howell. This one left side caught by Gibson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts,
as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. To throw again on 2nd down.
Howell. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Third and 2. Here's Howell.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 4th down, Howell. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And once more, Howell back to the air.
Dancing to his left.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Greedy Williams picks it off.
And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. To throw on 2nd and 6. Watson. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Watson on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. This 3rd down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. A shotgun snap for Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. But one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
York able to send this one through. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now Howell.
Got him in. It's Brown. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
And Howell will throw it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
2nd down throw for Howell.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
This to McLaurin out on the left side.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, Howell to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Howell looking to throw again.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That's a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against it.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Howell, he'll look to throw it.
Forced out to his left.
Complete, it's Dotson.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line.
Here's Howell. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Howell.
And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Throwing here, Howell.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Fourth down, Howell.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson
from 10 yards out.
And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
And now we've got a man a little jumpy here, maybe trying to block the extra point. He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for two. Howell throwing for it.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 37-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And some room to roam now. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
New York now for the extra point.
And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Now throwing on 1st down here. Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders.
10 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Commanders get a bit closer. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that's the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll send a receiver in motion left. After the run, Watson going to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16. And they'll send the tight end in motion. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. On 4th down, Watson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Kendall Fuller. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
of the air on 1st and 10. A throw left side, caught by the tight end, Freiermuth.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Back to throw, Howell. Out left to Dotson. And they'll work this down inside the 30. From the 29, Howell. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Cade York on now for the field goal.
This to make it a 3-score game late. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Back now on EA Sports as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Howell's throw complete to Dotson.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Howell.
This will be caught by Brown. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man, complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I would have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot, and he still dropped it right on the money, too.
And the final number of the next-gen stats, that ball traveling a full 59 yards through the air.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
2nd and 10, Howell.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson.
His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way, and you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle that something will happen, you'll pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more time and maybe on an onside kick, but not likely.
So